viewers, it's me, Natty Ann, showing you how to enjoy the journey. Today I want to talk about all of the Locs soldiers that we have lost last year. I mean, really, I feel like a lot of people either cut their locks off or combed them out last year. Is it just me, or did you guys notice that too? I feel like everybody was saying goodbye to their locks, and probably some of your favorites. Here's the thing. I'm not mad at it, okay? Because I feel like your hair is a very personal thing, and just because you choose locks doesn't mean that you're going to wear your hair this way forever. And I feel like some of us think that, like, once you locked in forever. No, that's not necessarily the case. It could be a temporary hairstyle for some people, and it could be a lifelong hairstyle for others. So in this video, I kind of want to go through some of the reasons why people may choose to let go of their locks. We're not here to judge anybody in this lock community. You do what you want to do with your hair. And listen, if you feel like it's time, then guess what? It's time. And only you would know that. So let's get into it. Let's get into some of the reasons why I think folks are cutting their locks off or combing them out. All right, let's start with like some personal reasons. Number one, I just feel like these people who did choose to comb their locks out, honestly, the first thing that comes to mind is just wanting to let go and change your hair. I think that's why a lot of people are combing out their locks or cutting it, because I feel like a few years back, locks just became so popularized, so trendy, which is so crazy because I know I mentioned in another video, like, locks aren't a trend, but shit, we damn near made it a trend. I don't know, like, I need to do some research, like, when did it start getting popular? Do you feel like 2021, 2022? Let me know when you guys observed that locks became a trendy hairstyle. Like, what year did you just see it blowing up all over the place? What year did you see people coming out with faux locks and all this other stuff, or starting to lock their hair? Let me know, comment and let me know. But I feel like people are desiring change. This is a hairstyle where it's semi-permanent. Back in the day, people used to think that you couldn't comb your locks out. So once you lock, that's it. But now, we have more education and we know that that's not true. But, it's a hairstyle where you tend to, I don't want to say look the same, because there's ways to switch it up. But people have that ideology already. Like, once you have locks, you just look the same and you never change your hair. People already think that. So, and once you wear your hair a certain way for years, you get tired of it, or you may get bored. So I feel like that's really the number one reason why people are deciding to comb their locks out or cut it. They just want to do something different with their hair. I also think that they may be noticing newer trends now. Maybe it could be braided hairstyles. Maybe it could be pixie cuts. Maybe it could be the silk press. And they're like, I want to be a part of that action. I want to see what it feels like to explore those hairstyles. So when they see new things, they jump on that bandwagon the same way they did when they saw locks. So that could be a reason too, right? Going off of that, cutting your hair can definitely be an emotional release. You just want to just let go and feel free again. And some people feel that way with just their regular, free, loose hair. Sometimes when you just want to change, what's the first thing that you want to change? As a woman, it's the hair, right? So that makes sense. Now, there could be some practical reasons why people would want to cut or comb out their hair, their locks. It could be weight and tension. Weight is something that I am definitely experiencing right now. My hair has gotten to past my waist, and the longer it got, the heavier it got, and I can feel the weight on my neck and my shoulders. And doing styles were, it was getting so difficult for me to just style my hair and have fun with it, because it was just so much hair, and it was gorgeous and beautiful. Nobody can tell me shit about my hair. I loved it. But that weight, if you're like me and you have wavy locks, you know what I mean. You know how I feel. So I had to cut some. Yeah. It'll help me to be able to do more styles. Like, for the fullness on my hair, when my hair gets super long, I can't really do much. Okay, we got the tape measure. Let's see how much we really cut off. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Okay. So we got the tape measure here. Got one of my locks. Hold on. Guys, we over here talking about, 4 inches. We're just going to cut about like 4 inches. You cut about 4 inches off, I think. Yeah, this is 9. Babe, this is 9 inches. This is...
It's 9 inches?
Yeah.
Oh, I got something that could have measured that.
Hey, are you serious? This is what's...
You need that tape measure.
Bro, this is... This is going on my YouTube. Yeah, guys, anyways. 9 inches off the locks, just like that. Feels better. It does feel a lot lighter.
Move your shoulders around. Move your head around. That feel like?
Feels nice.
You look good.
Big.
You look beautiful.
Okay. I feel like people probably want to cut or comb out their locks because they had major life events happen. Maybe pregnancy, right? I went through that, and my whole hairline said bye, and when I'm not gonna lie, when I saw the postpartum shedding, my first thought was, should I let go of my locks? I don't know why I felt that way. I'm noticing that my hair is changing, and I'm used to my hair, flourishing and just being so luscious and beautiful and thick. And after having my child and then just seeing, the shedding, the postpartum shedding that came with that, I was ready to just shit. I don't know. It was almost a shock to, my first reaction was like, well, damn, if how am I going to have all this hair and then my hairline looking crazy? That doesn't even make sense. Maybe I should just shave it all off so it could be even. Maybe that's not a logical way to think, but I'm not going to lie to you guys. I've thought about it, maybe grief, once some major life events happen in your life, you just want something that you can control, right? And, when my nephew passed away, I thought about cutting my locks too. So your locks do hold a lot of energy. And as your hair grows, you kind of remember where you were at in different stages of your life, or you just have certain memories that's almost kind of like locked in and embedded in your locks, and you carry that with you, So grief could be something that makes you want to let go of your locks. I experienced that, but luckily my family talked some sense into me, And they said, you better not do that. Plus, he loved my hair. So it would be kind of like doing a disservice to like cut my locks off at that time in my life, you know? So if you're having weight, tension, maintenance issues, maybe even scalp issues like dandruff or psoriasis or just a flaky scalp, it gets really difficult to like get the flakiness out of your scalp and maintain it when you have a style like locks, because you don't want the flakes like being embedded into the lock. It gets really like icky. But the thing about it is, if you have dandruff issues, you're gonna have that whether you have locks or whether you have loose natural hair. It really doesn't matter, honestly. But, you know, some people might want to say, well, to hell with the locks if I'm gonna have these scalp issues, you know? And then when you're retwisting your hair, right, your scalp is exposed, and it's not flattering to have a flaky scalp when your scalp is exposed. At least, like, if you have loose natural hair, you can always just, you know, like slick it back and hopefully it won't show too much. But that could be a reason, right? Maybe your locks are just damaged, overly processed. Maybe you're a girl that loves to change colors. So you're dyeing, you're bleaching, you know, you're doing all these things. Maybe you're a person that styles often, you retwist often, and now your locks just can't take it no more. And now, what's the point of having locks if it's brittle and weak? So that could be another reason why a person would want to cut or comb out their hair, right? Now, I'm going to mention external factors like how people perceive you, social pressures, confidence issues, things like that. That one is, I feel like it's the most, I don't know how to explain it. I just feel like that reason, I feel like it's the saddest. And I feel like it's sad because when a person doesn't have the confidence to do what they want to do, they're always going to look for validation outside of themselves. And that's really sad to me because you're one of one. You're the only one. Nobody is you. And you can't look for other people's approval all the time or you'll never be happy. And then I wish I would let a job or another, I can't cuss. I'm going to try. This channel is PG. But I'm not going to let another fucking person tell me what to do with my hair. Like, does that make sense? No, it really doesn't. And usually the people that are telling you what to do or what not to do, they can't do it and they wish they could do it, or they don't have the courage themselves to do it. So why would you listen to a person like that? Plus, we only got one life to live, and what's life if you never try anything? So if locks are something that you want to try or a hairstyle that you like to explore, go ahead and do it. I always encourage people to do it, you know? And as a Black person, don't let nobody tell you what to do with your physical appearance. Just don't. Just don't. Our ancestors did not go through all that they went through for somebody in this day and age to come and tell us that we don't look good or we can't do something. Bye. Happy Black History Month, by the way. So, maybe other external factors could be cultural or religious reasons. Now, if that's the case and that's what you subscribe to, so be it, you know. You got to let the locks go because of that, so be it. But another reason that can be quite unfortunate and why we need to be kind to others is because people lose their hair for medical reasons all the time. So if a person is sick and they have to let their locks go, you know, that, how do you think they feel? They may not want to let go of their locks, cut it or comb it out, but they feel like they have to because of what they're going through with their bodies. So be kind to people. You just never know what a person is going through. So when people are making these decisions, it could be your favorite lock influencer or your lock goals or whatever, right? Just know that, you know, change is a part of life, and let's support people with their choices, especially if it isn't hurting anyone, right? So thank you for watching this video. Subscribe to this channel if you're a lock lover like me, or if you just love my vibe. Share this video, like, comment, do all the things, and I will see you in the next one. I actually want to talk about this hairstyle right now because I'm loving it. Give me a heart in the comments if you love this hairstyle as much as I do.